Hello, I'm Courtney Garrett, and I hope to convince you today of what smoking can do to you and the people around you. Have you smoked a cigarette today? If so, maybe you should rethink again before sticking that cancer stick in your mouth. If you haven't or never have smoked, don't hesitate to stay abstinent. Smoking is the #1 killer of leading diseases. Hello, I'm Courtney Garrett, and today I hope to convince you about what smoking can do to you and the people around you. Have you smoked a cigarette today? If so, maybe you should rethink again before putting that cancer stick into your mouth. And if not, or never do smoke, don't hesitate to stay abstinent. Many smokers don't take into consideration the harm that smoking can do to themselves and the people around them. First, let's determine the effects that secondhand smoking can contribute to the people around us. Overall, secondhand smoking contains 50 cancer-causing chemicals. Of those, minimum are 11 of Group 1 carcinogens. The EPA, which is the Environmental Protection Agency, has classified secondhand smoking as carcinogen since 1992. Statistics from the EPA show that 3,000 non-smoking adults die of diseases resulting in secondhand smoke. The more secondhand smoke you exposed to, the higher you are to come with one of those diseases. According to the EPA and RAC, United States infants and children under 18 months of age suffer from 150 to 300,000 respiratory tract infections, lung diseases such as pneumonia and bronchitis, every year leading to 7,500 to 15,000 hospitalizations. Now, do you want your child in that situation just because of one cigarette that you had to have? Who likes smelling like smoke, and who likes talking to someone with bright yellow teeth? Who knew smoking could impact their appearance just as much as it could their body? I did. I grew up in a smoking home where my father smoked. When I would go out to places, I could smell myself. I would smell so smoky and feel like I was an outcast. And I could tell by the appearance that it did on my dad and his teeth. Do you want people looking at you and thinking, yuck, look at those teeth, or wow, they smell like an ashtray? Well, I don't. And I hope you don't either, and I hope you don't want your children either. Being around people who smoke or living in a home where smoking is done, you can retain a nasty smoke smell. If you are somewhere where there's no smoking, that smell you have in your clothes is very vivid and strong. I've been into homes working with home health where people smoke, and I thought I smelled like smoke. Their house was even worse. It was horrible. The walls was yellow. It was just disgusting. Smoking heavily can cause color change in teeth and nails to a yellowish color. People that have smoked for a good bit have a hoarse and raspy voice that makes it obvious that they have been or is a smoker. Smoking heavily is something that no one wants to pick up as an habit. No one wants to lose their hair at a young age or appear older than they really are, do they? Ezone article states that smoking at an early age increases the hair loss and wrinkles that will be present when you're older. Who wants to look older if they're 20 or 30? Who wants to look like they're 50 or so? Do you? Because I know I don't. What I hope to convince you of today is that smoking is the leading cause of death, and to tell you the true facts that smoking will and can do to your body. Smoking is something that you can pick up at an early age thinking, oh, I'm cool, but you're not. After you smoke for a while, smoking is a bad habit to pick up, and you won't think it's cool after you have these diseases and these problems. So you're thinking that smoking harms your body just a little bit or a lot? Every cigarette smoked harms your body terribly. Just think of it like this. Do you want your child harming their body whenever they're your age? If you're a smoker, you're at the risk for cancer of the mouth, the lungs, and the pancreas, and are also subject to heart attacks and emphysema. Mucus secretion in your lungs is impaired with chronic coughing. Most people that have chronic coughing are very well aware of that is because they're smoking. If you're not used to being around people that smoke and you hear this cough, you'll know that they've been a smoker. Nicotine raises a person's blood pressure and clots blood easily, which add up to a risk of heart attacks. Statistics from the EPA show that 40% of men who are heavy smokers will die before they reach retirement, as compared to only 18% of non-smokers. Women who smoke are at an early increased risk of cervical cancer, and pregnant women take a chance of their health of their unborn child. Today, I've let you know of what smoking can do to the people around you, and I've explained what smoking can do to your physical appearance and the way people look at you and notice these changes. Secondly, I've described to you the effects that smoking will have on your body and the longer term effects that smoking will and can do to yourself. I hope to convince you that smoking isn't something that is cool and that you don't want to pick up. Thank you.